Go with that.
Any specific score in mind?
Anything more than 160, 170, we'll take it.
All the very best. For the news from the center is MRV Risers have won the toss. They have elected to field first. All the best, captains. Play hard, play. Very good evening, guys. Welcome back to the Jfsc School Dads League. We are here for an exciting encounter between MRV Risers and Dbis Blasters. I'd request Vatsal to flip the coin and Raj to call.
Heads.
Heads is the call. Heads it is. MRV have won the toss.
Toss की जरूरत ही नहीं थी. Oh.
So Raj, you have elected to
field first.
Any specific reason for fielding first?
I'm sure there'll be more dew by the night, and I think it's a first match. It's good chasing rather than creating a score.
Any specific score you want to restrict them to?
Anything below 140, I think.
All the very best.
Yes.
Vatsal, what would you have done?
So we were prepared to bat first game. So getting runs on board is what we feel, and our team strength is our batting. So we'll go with that.
Any specific score in mind?
Anything more than 160, 170, we'll take it.
All the very best. For the news from the center is MRV Risers have won the toss. They have elected to field first. All the best, captains. Play hard, play. Very good evening, guys. Welcome back to the Jfsc School Dads League. We are here.
Lions roaring. 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 Lions roaring.
Good evening all, we welcome all our viewers who are watching this match live from the Fatima Cricket Ground and all the viewers who are watching this match on the YouTube link. A wonderful match in the offing today in the Jfsc Dads Premier League. We apologize for the delay in commentary due to some technical glitch. We were not able to bring the commentary for the first few overs, and we are here live at the Fatima Cricket Ground. We've got two wonderful teams who are playing some really good cricket, especially Dbis, the Don Bosco International School. They've lost the toss today. MRV Risers have won the toss. They've elected to field first, and Dbis is batting really well after being put into bat first. Absolutely stunning piece of performance by the opening players, Hemal Shah and Amit Ranawat. Another warm welcome for a cracker of a match to all our spectators and viewers. And Mitesh Javeri pitching it up, and what a shot that is. That's a huge six. Amit Ranawat, the left-handed batsman, is on fire along with Hemal Shah. So both these openers have literally toyed with the bowling in the first 8 overs. The score has raised to 82 without loss. What a start this is by both these players. The opening partnership absolutely wonderful. Mitesh Zaveri, I beg your pardon, comes back nicely, and that's the end of the 9th over, 82 without loss. And I, Shalin Gupta, your commentator for this tournament, welcomes all our spectators and viewers once again who are watching this match live at the Fatima Cricket Ground and also on the YouTube link of Jfsc, the Jfsc Dads Premier League, one of the premier tournaments of this wonderful company. And what a match we are having today between Dbis Blasters and MRV Risers. You'll have to give it to the batsmen of Dbis Blasters. They were asked to bat first after the Dbis lost the toss. MRV Risers winning the toss haven't been able to get a wicket till now. Kunal Bhuva is the new bowler, and Hemal Shah, who's already playing a gem of an innings, 42 of just 24 deliveries. He's on strike, a strike rate of almost 160. Beg your pardon, 180. He's playing absolutely stunning cricket, and Amit Ranawat with him, the left-handed batsman, and that's a good delivery. Flick towards the deep square leg for a single. He's playing some really good shots. Due to some technical glitch, we were not able to bring the commentary to all our viewers who have been watching this tournament on a daily basis, regular basis, and we thank all our viewers for appreciating our commentary and the entire setup of the tournament. The Jfsc Jolly Friends Sports Club has been instrumental in bringing some wonderful tournaments for all our players to showcase their talent. That's a good shot. Came down the track and made it a full toss, a low full toss. Hit it really well towards the deep in wicket, but there was cover there, just a single. Kunal Bhuva has been bowling well in this over. Hemal Shah back to strike. Another wonderful shot, and this time a single again. This time coming down the track, should just be a single. Is only a single. This is some really good bowling. Coming in with his next delivery, Kunal Bhuva. A couple taken on the last delivery. Oh, and this time trying to hit the big one, not succeeding. He was appealing for the LBW, but it pitched outside the leg stump for sure. Umpire just not interested there. 87 without loss. What a start to this innings by the opening pair. Probably the best start in this tournament till now. Coming down the track, what a shot inside out that is. Should be a boundary, will be a boundary. The fielder trying his best but not able to reach. Absolutely stunning batting by the left-handed elegant batsman. What a shot that is. Reminded all of us of the wonderful batsman Gautam Gambhir, who used to come down the track and hit the inside out shot so well. And that's the end of the over. What an end to another expensive over. 9 runs of that over. 91 without loss after 10 overs. And Amit Ranawat has reached 43 as well. Himal Shah already on 44. What a brilliant start by this pair. And drinks have been called for. We'll be taking a short break and we'll be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Dbis 10 overs, 91 without loss. A brilliant opening partnership by these two openers. We're back after the drinks break. That's a good start by Jinesh Shah. This is first over. Himal on strike. Oh, and that's a wide for sure. The umpire confirming that. Way outside the off stump and quite a short delivery as well. That's a full toss, and what a shot that is! A huge six! No chance for the deep mid-wicket fielder. He's just a spectator there. What a shot that was. That was a poor delivery and dealt with severely by the batsman. Absolutely stunning shot. And that's his 50 as well. So 50 of 28 deliveries. What a brilliant 50 that this has been. A wonderful half century by the opener. Oh, and in the air this time. Played it deliberately. Absolutely brilliant shot. One bounce into the fence. He is on song today, Himal. What a shot that was. He's being congratulated for his 50, which happened on the last delivery itself, but he's playing it so well. Just hitting shots at will, boundaries. Specifically, this was such a wonderful shot. Another flighted delivery, and this time in the gap again. Should be a boundary again. Is a boundary. Oh, he's on song. He's just raised away to 58 of just 30 deliveries. This bowling seems to be not at all intimidating for Himal Shah, who's in a different zone altogether today. Another full toss, and this time just a single. Expecting a no ball there. Could have been above the waist height, but probably he was out of the crease. Just a single. The deep mid wicket doing well this time. And he's got him finally. The first wicket has fallen down. And Jfsc Shah does the trick for his team and his captain. Enticed him for coming down the track. And what a wonderful delivery that was. Cleaned him up. Jfsc Shah getting the first breakthrough. And a very important wicket as well. Amit Ranawat just short of his 50, 43 of 35 deliveries. What a wonderful partnership he had with Himal, but we'll have to go back to the pavilion after this wonderful innings. That's a good start to the over. Kunal Boa coming to bowl his third over. He's bowled really well. Haven't got a wicket, but then only one wicket has fallen in the last over itself, so not much to talk about there. Himal Shahing a big score here for sure. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery. In the air, and he's gone. He's got him. That's a wonderful catch on the boundary ropes. The long one doing really well, and Kunal Bhuva taking a very important wicket, and probably the commentator's curse here. You're talking about a big score for Hemal, and he just lots of delivery and straight into the hands of the long on fielder. That was a wonderful catch under pressure as he was playing so well, and Hemal finally will have to go back to the pavilion. The score is 107 for 2. All of a sudden both the openers back into the pavilion. Hemal, after playing such a wonderful knock, going back to the pavilion. But what a treat this was for all the spectators and viewers to watch this absolutely brilliant innings. He scored 59 runs. The score is 107 for 2. Hemal has been absolutely outstanding. Couldn't have been a better opening given by any opener for any team. That's a wonderful piece of bowling, but this time slightly wideation. A wide ball given by the umpire there. That's a good delivery, but played really well. A quick single taken, and Vatsal Shah, the new batsman, Vatsal off the mark, just on his second delivery. Ankur Mehta is a new man, he's on strike. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery. This guy, Kunal Bhuva, deserved a wicket. Just have a look at the flight that he gives in each of his delivery. Another good start to the over, starting with a dot, and suddenly the flow of runs has stopped. Jinesh Shah, who took a wicket in his very first over, is back into the attack with the second over. That's a full toss, played really well towards the long off for a single. All of a sudden the run rate has come down to 8.92. At a point of time it was above 9 runs an over. Oh, and this time playing it towards the extra cover region. What a shot! That is a huge 6. Absolutely stunning hit this was. Just didn't see a lot of effort in that shot. That was so effortless. Just went with the swing of the bat through the line of the ball, and what a shot that is. No chance for any fielder there, all of them spectators. And Ankur Mehta opening his account with a wonderful 6. Oh, and what a wonderful piece of bowling this is. Great comeback by the bowler Janish. That is absolutely stunning comeback. He almost got him there. So some really good entertaining cricket happening here. Extremely competitive as well. Ankur Mehta opening his account with a brilliant 6, and immediately Janish coming into the act and surprising him with a wonderfully fox delivery. Oh, and this time exactly the opposite of what he did on the last delivery. A poor delivery down the leg side, and a couple of runs taken as well. Apart from the wide that they would get, 3 runs added to the tally. That's a good bowling. Another dot. He's coming to bowl his next one. Oh, and this time another shot. Could be a flat 6. Oh, what a catch that is. Absolutely stunning fielding this is. We were talking about this being a flat 6, but he just plugged it out of the air. Absolutely brilliant work by the long off fielder. These catches are just not easy. They come so quickly and are hit so hard. It becomes really tough for any fielder to judge, and he was perfect with the judgment there, the long off fielder. And the 3rd wicket is down, and Janish Shah has taken his 2nd wicket. Absolutely brilliant performance by the offie there. 119 for 3 after 13 overs, and Ankur Mehta going back to the pavilion after playing so well till now. Had scored a 6 to open his account, but could not add much to the tally after that. What a catch that was. That's the end of the 13th over, 119 for 3. They will have to keep up the momentum going, else they could lose the plot here. The Dbis had started off so well, more than a 100-run partnership. Couldn't have been a better start, but they've lost the plot in the last few overs. 3 wickets down at regular intervals. Oh, and this time played really well by the new batsman. That was a wonderful delivery. Kunal Bhuva, this is his last over. He's also taken a wicket, so both the spinners amongst the wickets. Watsal on strike. He started off well, but slightly cautious considering the situation. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of bowling by Kunal. Just have a look at the line which he's maintained, just outside the off stump and slightly quicker through the air this time. Watsal tried to cut that, couldn't succeed, managed only a dot. Oh, and this time another good delivery, a quick single take, and this is really good piece of running between the wickets. That's a good piece of bowling once again. That's a wide, drifting down the leg side this time Kunal. The new batsman, Vihang Makra, on strike, has played only one delivery, one legitimate. The previous one was wide. Oh, that's a wonderful piece of driving there. Could be a boundary. What a shot that is! And just have a look at the power of his bottom hand. Effortless shot for a boundary. No chance for any fielder. What a shot that was through covers. Probably the shot of the evening till now. A proper, elegant drive. And the technique also brilliant there. Just waiting for the ball to pitch and going to the pitch of the ball. What a shot that is. He starts off his innings with a boundary on the second delivery which he faced. A quick single taken this time. So this is some really good cricket shown by Vihang. Vatsal back on strike, and that's the end of the over. So Vihang will keep the strike. The score is 14 overs, 126 for 3, and MRV Risers have come back nicely, but then already the score has reached 126. So last 6 overs are left in this innings for Dbis. They would definitely want to reach a score of around 180 plus, which is absolutely possible on this ground, especially when the ball has lost its shine. The spinners have bowled well. Janish coming to bowl his third over. He's been brilliant. 2 overs and 2 wickets, and has that knack of skidding the ball into the batsman. This time also he does the same. Absolutely brilliant bowling this is. Looks to be a very simple bowler, but when the ball pitches in the right area, has the knack of skidding it. Bowls the nice sliders there. Just have a look. It's a good delivery, brilliantly played, and this could be a boundary again. What a shot that is. This guy has a class of his own. Vihang, absolutely brilliant batting this is. 2 shots he's played towards the offside, and both the shots have been really productive. 2 brilliant drives, and this time also it is a boundary. This was a wonderful piece of bowling. Good comeback by Janish. Seems this would be a wide. It is a wide, signaled by the umpire. So drifting down the leg side once again. They have been giving few wides in the last few overs. The score reaches 131. That's a wonderful score, given that more than 5 overs still remaining in this innings. And this time he sweeps it well. Should be a boundary. The fielder trying to chase it, but it has crossed the boundary. Or has it not? It hasn't crossed the boundary. The ball just stopped there. That was bad luck. I think they've taken only a couple there. Yes, 2 runs on that ball. When this time a full toss, could have converted it to a big shot, but instead just taking a single there, just drove it towards the covers for a single. So this is good batting by Vihang Makra. He's 11 of just 7 deliveries, and he's been playing really well, technically really sound. He's played some wonderful drives till now. Oh, and this time playing it towards the short fine leg, but there's a misfield by the fielder. Coming back for the second, could be a chance for an out. Is he out? And it seems he's gone. He was short of his crease. Vatsal Shah not able to make it to his crease within proper timeline, and he's gone. That was a misfield, but that resulted into a run out. So comedy of error there by the batsman as well. And the 4th wicket is down, and this was a soft dismissal. Shouldn't have got out like this, Vatsal. He would be slightly disappointed, or maybe more than that. And the 4th wicket has gone down at the end of the 15th over. 135 for 4 is the score. This is some really good piece of fielding by the fielder. Even when he misfielded that on the first occasion, he came back really well, and a very good throw by him resulted in run out. So 135 for 4 after 15 overs. New batsman coming to the crease. The strike would be with the left-handed batsman, Vihang Makra. Just a single that time. He was trying to sweep for a big shot, however could manage only a single. Another single, and we hung back on strike. Ravi Chavan is the new batsman, and he's off the mark right from the word go on the first delivery itself, which he faced. Mitesh Zaveri is bowling his second over the left arm spinner. Oh, and this time trying to be slightly ambitious there, Mitesh, appealing for the LBW. Pitched outside the leg stump, it seemed. Oh, and this time a wonderful piece of bowling. Just bowling on the right line, perfect channel for the left-hander, just outside the off stump, and the ball skids once it lands on the turf. Oh, and this time in the air, should be out. He's up, and he's got him. An easy cotton bowl. This is some really good bowling, and the kind of flight he was bowling. He was enticing Vihang on every delivery and was trying to do something big on this delivery. Could manage only a cotton bowled back to the bowler. So he's lost his wicket, Vihang. He was playing so well. 2 wonderful drives towards the covers in this innings, but his innings of 13 has finally come to an end. 137 for 5, and MRV Risers have come back really well. They have been bowling some really good line in the last 5-6 overs, and that has resulted in 5 wickets even when the opening pair was not out, post 100 as well. Kunal Sheth coming in to bat, the new batsman. We'll have to see how he negotiates with the left arm spinner. And Mitesh gets his first wicket. This is the last delivery of his second over, and this is some really good captaincy by the captain of MRV Risers as well. He's rotating the bowlers really well. And that's the end of a very good over, a successful one as well. Just 2 runs and a wicket by Mitesh. Absolutely stunning bowling. 16 overs have been bowled, 137 for 5. Raj Soni, the captain of MRV Risers, winning the toss and electing to field first. He's been really well in terms of his bowling changes, especially in the last 6 overs. Dinesh Shah coming to bowl his next over, and this time he's got him again. Ravi Chavan trying to hit the big shot, just not connecting it properly and straight to the long off fielder. So Dinesh is on fire. This is his 3rd wicket. Absolutely stunning piece of bowling, and as you were praising the captain for his bowling changes, another wicket goes down. Credit to his bowler Dinesh Shah, and they're losing wickets in heaps now, quite regular intervals. 137 for 6. Ravi Chavan couldn't make a lot of difference to the score. He's a very good player but could not make much impact today. Wonderful piece of bowling for the new batsman as well. We know Muthukumar is the new batsman. Dinesh has taken 3 wickets. This is his last over, and and this time taking the edge, running quickly towards the boundary. But what a chase this is! He's cutting it down to a couple. Some really good fielding by the fielder at cover point. And Vinod Muthukumar off the mark. Kunal Sheth, the new batsman, on the other end as well. So both the batsmen relatively new, and they will have to build it up from here. 16.3 overs have been bowled. Just 21 deliveries left in this first innings. And this time a brilliant delivery. This is a very good delivery. Brought his bat down at the last moment and played well. Vinod takes a single, and Kunal Sheth is on strike. He's played just 1 delivery. He's not opened his account yet. He'll be expecting to open his account on this next delivery. And he does the same in the air. Plays it towards the extra cover for a single. The extra cover fielder does well. Just a single that time. The score is 141 for 6. Last delivery of the 17th over. And this time he comes down the track. What a shot that is! Could be a boundary. Running towards the covers. Will be a boundary. What a shot that is! Absolutely brilliant batting. This is really good batting, and cashing on nicely on that flight. Coming down the track, making it a low full toss, and Vinod Muthukumar scores his first boundary in this innings. And 17 overs have been bowled, 145 for 6. So that was a good over by Dinesh, but it ended in a boundary, courtesy some really good footwork by Vinod Muthukumar. And the left armour has come once again. That's a good shot played straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket. Absolutely brilliant batting this is by Kunal Sheth, I beg your pardon. Utesh Javeri bowling his 3rd over. Vinod Muthukumar on strike now. And that's a wonderful shot. Brilliantly cut towards the sweeper cover region. Slightly away from point. That's a good shot, and a couple taken easily. He's playing some really good shots, and he has the sense of picking the gaps really well. This guy, Muthukumar. A very thinking cricketer. This guy plays to the merit of the ball. This time again. What a shot that is. No chance for the covers fielder. Will be a boundary again. Vinod Muthukumar is on fire. He's played very few deliveries, but he's already hit 2 boundaries and is gaining momentum with every single delivery. This time this was a boundary towards the covers. There was an extra cover in place, but doesn't matter. Vinod has the ability to pick up gaps really nicely, and he's already on 13 of just 6 deliveries, so a strike rate of more than 200. What stunning piece of batting this is. And batting against really good bowlers like Mitesh and Anish, so not at all. Oh, and this time probably the commentator's curse. A very good delivery by Mitesh. Was trying to pull a delivery that was pitched on the off and mid stump and was skidding as well. Should have played with a straight bat though. Not at all a good choice of shot this time by Muthukumar, who was choosing his shots and playing his shots, executing it so well, but this time he kind of gets outsmarted by the left armour. Mitesh Zaveri getting another wicket for his team, and the 7th wicket is down on the score of 152 for 7. 17.4 overs have been bowled, just 14 balls left in this first innings, and Samir Shah coming to bat, I beg your pardon, the new batsman. Mitesh Zaveri bowling so well. This is his 3rd over, he's already taken 2 wickets. Definitely has few balls remaining in his spell. He can eye another couple of wickets for sure. The kind of length he's bowling, definitely could get a 3rd wicket as well. He's got all the wickets on his own. The first one he took a cotton bowl, and the second one he just clean bowled the batsman. So this is some really good bowling by Mitesh. All the spinners have been absolutely brilliant for the MRV Risers. Some really good bowling, making the batsman to think and trying to swing the bat right from the word go, but just a single this time. The deep mid wicket doing well. And the last over of this over, last delivery of this over by Mitesh Zaveri. This is his 3rd, and probably the last over of this innings will also be bowled by him. 1 over left for him. Oh, and this time straight to the extra cover fielder, but that's a good run taken, a single taken very quickly, and that is the way they have to approach the innings. That's the end of the 18th over. 154 for 7 after 18 overs. Just 12 deliveries left in this first innings. For a wonderful match, and MRV Risers would be really happy the way they have controlled things in the last 7-8 overs. It's 154 for 7 till now, and at a point of time 200 also look in sight. What a great comeback by the MRV Risers bowlers, especially Mitesh Zaveri and Janish. And Jinesh Shah has taken 3 wickets. Mitesh has taken 2. Abhijit starts off with a wide. This is the 2nd over. Oh, and this time that's a good delivery. Oh, and he's dropped it. It seemed he almost reached there, and he's dropped a sitter of a catch. Not very easy, if not a sitter, but definitely not a tough catch. He had that covered in both his hands, but dropped at the last moment, the point fielder. And this was a good delivery by Abhijit, forcing the batsman to hit the drive, and Kunal wanted to hit a big one, but could manage only an edge, unfortunately for the bowler. The catch got dropped. Kunal back on strike. Takes 2. Oh, and this time a short delivery punished, but he's lucky it did not go outside the boundary. 2 runs taken easily by Kunal. Kunal Sheth on 7. Samir Shah coming to bowl is beg your pardon, Abhijit coming to bowl his next delivery. Samir Shah is at the non-striker's end. Kunal to face Abhijit. Another short delivery, and this time he's missed it. He has missed a very short delivery. Should have gone for the cut shot instead of the pull. But he chose to pull that and it skidded away from him. Could have got a boundary if he would have chosen to go for the cut shot. And his jump resembles a lot with Ravichandran Ashwin. Abhijit bowling really well this time, almost getting the stumping there, trying to hit the big one again. Kunal Sheth. He's missed 2 deliveries in the effort to up the scoring. Sometimes just rotating the strike is a good idea as well, especially when you have someone who can hit the ball a long way. Samir Shah looks to be a very strong lad with a solid bottom hand as well. Abhijit coming to bowl his next delivery. This is the 5th of this over. Let's have a look at this jump. That's a wonderful shot, should be a boundary. Kunal Sheth compensating it brilliantly for the 2 dot deliveries that he played prior to this delivery. A wonderful boundary towards the extra covers. No chance for the long off fielder. The ball raised away towards the deep extra cover for a boundary. Absolutely stunning batting by Kunal this time. It was a good delivery, forced him to play the drive. He played it to perfection. The last delivery of this 19th over. Just have a look at the jump, and this time a Yorker right in the block hole there, and Kunal playing well. Will take a single and keep the strike. 19 overs have been bowled. The score is 164 for 7 for Dbis. They've played so well till now. They would be eyeing that 180 mark for sure in the last over. They still have wickets left with them. Last 6 deliveries left. Mitesh Zaveri as expected coming to bowl the last over of this innings. What a shot that is by Kunal coming down the track. Just a single though. It was good fielding by the long on fielder. Oh, and this time seems to be a big one. What a shot, that is a huge 6 by Kunal. Absolutely stunning hit, and Mitesh Zaveri stunned there. It seems that Samir Shah was with that shot, and that is what we were mentioning earlier. What a shot that was. He's got a really powerful bottom hand, and absolutely stunning hit by Samir. No chance for any fielder in the slot, and just went away with that shot extremely well, and the ball has gone out of the park. What a shot that was. A huge 6. No chance for the long on fielder. Just a spectator there, standing and admiring this wonderful shot by this wonderful batsman Samir Shah coming to play his next delivery. 171 for 7 is the score already. And this time coming down the track. Another good delivery, but he's played it really well, and he will be coming back for the second as well. This is some really good batting and running between the wickets by Kunal Sheth as well. Samir Shah on 9 of just 3 deliveries. He's doing his job. A strike rate of 300. Hasn't wasted a single delivery. These are the kind of players that can change the course of the game. And T20 is one game that can get changed in a matter of seconds, minutes. Oh, and this time, what a shot that is. It's a huge 6 it seems. Yes, that is a 6. Absolutely stunning piece of batting there. What a shot that was. And Samir Shah is on fire. He's taken the score to 179. Still 2 deliveries are left, and Dbis, even after losing the plot in the last 7-8 overs, have come back really strongly in this over. They've compensated for the lost runs in the last 5-6 overs. They've already got 15 runs in this over and still 2 deliveries left, so they can still reach a score of 185, 190, which would be definitely a very good total. And not at all an easy task for any team to chase a score of 190. It's on the board. In the air, that's a good delivery by Mitesh. Probably they'll come back for the second as well. They're coming back for the second. Kunal Sheth is absolutely running like a gazelle. Brilliant running this is. One last delivery left and they've crossed 180, and that is what we were predicting when the match was halfway, that they would be definitely eyeing that 180 plus score. They would be really happy. Raj Soni, the captain of MRV Risers, would be happy with the decision of bowling first, and this time could be out, and he's gone. They've taken only 1 run. So that's the end of the 20th over. 182 for 7 is the score, and the score to chase is 183. The target given by the Dbis to MRV Risers is 183, and we are going to have a cracker of a match in the second innings as well. So 183 is the ask, and we'll take a short break. We'll be back in 10 minutes from now with the second innings. Some really good contributions there. Hemal Shah 59 of 34, Amit Ranawat 43 of 35, Samir Shah at the fag end 17 of just 5 deliveries. What a contribution that was. And some really good bowling by the spinners. We'll see you in another 10 minutes from now. Stay tuned, viewers. We'll come back with the second innings very soon. Thank you. We welcome all our viewers back live to this second innings of the brilliant game which is happening at the Fatima Cricket Ground between Dbis and MRV Risers. MRV Risers winning the toss, they elected to bowl first, and Dbis almost proved their decision wrong by making a wonderful score of 182 for 8, but still half of the match is left. The entire second innings remaining, and 183 is a chaseable score on this ground. We've seen that many a times. And the batsmen are at the crease. The bowler is taking his run up. The umpires have taken their position, and the fielders in their position as well. Just have a look at the batting scorecard till now in the first innings, and the first ball is about to get bowled. What a shot that is on the first delivery itself. And this should go to the boundary. What a shot that is, absolutely stunning stuff. Great start by Ravinder Soni, the opening batsman, along with Shailesh Sankav has come. And the first ball is slapped towards the covers for a boundary. Manish Rawal is the opening bowler, the left arm pacer, and that's a good start by the opening batsman. What a shot that was to stamp his presence on the field, on the pitch. Ravinder Soni, the first ball is dispatched for a boundary. Brilliant shot that was, on the up, and no chance for any fielder. There were 4 fielders on the offside, but all of them spectators. Such was the quality of that shot. Coming to bowl his next delivery, the left arm. Oh, and that's a wonderful piece of bowling. Manish Rawal coming back really nicely. What a brilliant delivery that was. Pitching in the right area, and what a length he's maintained. Absolutely stunning bowling. He's come back really nicely after that boundary was hit on the first delivery. Manish with his next delivery. This time pitched up, played really well. Over the bowler's head. No chance for the fielder. What a brilliant piece of batting this is by Shailesh Sankav as well. He opened his account with the boundary too. And both these players have started off so well. And that's the way to start against a good chase. It's a big score, 183, but looking at the confidence of these two batsmen, they stay for long. This could well be a good chase to watch. That was a wonderful shot played straight down the ground over the bowler's head for 4. Short delivery, pulled really nicely in the gap. That's a good chase by the fielder. They will come back for the second for sure, and they've come back easily. This is really a good running by Ravinder Soni, pushing Shailesh for the second and completing the run easily. What a start that this has been. 5 balls have been bowled in the first over, 11 runs already on the board. Both the players, opening pair, have hit a boundary apiece. Into the run straight away. Oh, and that's a wonderful piece of bowling, but played really well. Just a single this time to end the over. The third man does well. First over has been bowled. The score is 12 without loss. That's a wonderful start by the opening pair of MRV Risers. The score is 12 without loss. Kunal Sheth has been asked to bowl the second over of the innings, the first of his spell. And that's a very good start by the openers. 12 without loss after the end of the first over. Kunal coming to bowl his first delivery. Oh, and this time he starts off slightly wide of the off stump, but the length has been really good. He's getting some swing as well, so trying to play the drive there, not succeeding. Shailesh will have to be careful. Sometimes when you are into the flow of the runs, you might get carried away, and that's a good start by Kunal. Oh, and look at the bounce that he's extracting. This is really good bowling this time. He brought the ball into the batsman. This is really good bowling, and a really intelligent bowler Kunal Sheth is utilizing all his experience in the very first over. Both the deliveries were very different but very effective, both of them. Shailesh will have to play carefully on this time. Missing the line there completely, wide outside the off stump. Oh, and that is pitched up and played really well. Oh, and he's missed it. That's a sloppy bit of work by the mid-off fielder, and it's costed them 4 runs. Should have been a dot ball, and that is not at all good for any team, especially it demoralizes the bowler who was bowling really well. But then 4 runs gifted, courtesy some sloppy fielding there. And these batsmen are really genuine stroke players. You can't give them freebies like them, the one they just gave. The match could slip away from their hands if this continues. Oh, and what a delivery, and he's dropped it, seems. And nothing is going the bowler's way here. That was the edge, it seems, and he's dropped him. The wicket keeper probably standing slightly ahead and what should have been the distance between the keeper and the stumps. He's getting a good bounce there, Kunal. Keeper should be standing a couple of steps behind. And this time in the air, played deliberately towards the long off, and will be a boundary. 1 bounce into the fence. What a start this is by Shailesh Sankav. He's raised to 15 of just 9 deliveries, and he's hit 3 wonderful boundaries. What a shot that was. Absolutely brilliant hit. Oh, and this time almost getting the edge. That's a good comeback by Kunal. A lot of action happening in the first 2 overs. And that's the end of the second over. The score is 21 without loss, and a good start by MRV Risers to this chase. They run rate 11.5 runs and over, and they require only 9 runs and over. So what a wonderful start. 10.5, I beg your pardon. 21 without loss after 2 overs, and this is a really good start by any means. Similar to the one that Dbis had started. Manish has been brilliant with his first over, however, got hit for a boundary but came back really well. Coming to bowl his next over, the left arm pacer, really nice. When he pitches that up, makes it look difficult for the batsman. Oh, and just have a look at that delivery. Wonderful and very well played between the gap, and could run away to the boundary, but good chase by the fielders. A couple taken easily by Ravinder, who was at the non-strikers end for the entire last over, and straight away into the act as he gets strike. And these players, both these batsmen, really good stroke players, and they will not wait for a loose delivery. They're so good with their technique and shots that they will convert the good deliveries to runs as well. So that is what MRV Risers need as well. Oh, what a shot that is! Pitched up and could be a huge one. That's the first 6. What a shot that is. Absolutely stunning batting this is by Ravinder Soni. No chance for any fielder, all of them spectators, and brilliant batting by Ravinder Soni. 6 down the ground to the long off boundary. And Manish has to definitely change his length, if not the line. Pitching it way up to the batsman. And this time a short delivery. And he's gone! He's given it straight into the hands of the cover point fielder. He is stunned there. Should have been converted to a boundary, but... And we were discussing about the length, and immediately he changes his length and gets a wicket. So probably he was listening to our commentary as well, the bowler. What a change in length, and surprised the batsman to an extent. But this was not a delivery that should have got a wicket, and Ravindra understands that. He's disappointed with himself. That was a short delivery. He should have been playing it over and above the covers or the cover point, but instead he gives it straight into the hands of the cover point fielder. What a catch that was. A really good catch. A tough one this was, but took it really easily. And that is what happens when you have good fielders inside the ring who are very alert and they have a really good eye. The first wicket for MRV Risers has fallen. 29 for 1, I beg your pardon. What a wonderful start this was by Ravindra, and he just has a 6, but then he loses his wicket. So a lot of action in the first 3 overs in this match, in the second innings of this wonderful match. Manish to the new batsman. Oh, and he almost gets him on the first delivery. That was a wonderful piece of bowling. Some really good bowling. Did not lose his confidence and focus even when he was hit for a 6. That's the hallmark of a champion bowler. Sanjeev Arora is the new batsman. Was lucky to not have played it, else could have been edged as well to the keeper. A good delivery and quick single taken by Shailesh Sankav. He's really quick between the wickets, this guy. A really good opener, Shailesh Sankav is. We've seen him play some really good innings in the last season. This time is no different. And the MRV Risers would be expecting a big innings from Shailesh for sure. He's already on 15 of 10 deliveries. Sanjeev opens his account with a single. Shailesh back on strike. Oh, that's a short delivery. Should be a wide. It is a wide. That was way outside the off stump. A poor delivery indeed. You don't expect this from a bowler who's just taken a wicket. Sometimes could get carried away in the heat of the moment. That's what happened there. But he's done his job in this over. He's taken a very important wicket. Ravinder Soni was a very, very dangerous batsman. The way he was playing the big shots. Oh, another wide it would be. This is not good bowling. He needs to improve the line for sure. Bit more consistent with the line. Short delivery again, pulled nicely towards the deep mid wicket. Should come back for the second and easily taken. And that's the end of the third over. 34 for 1 after 3 overs. This is a very good start by MRV Risers, but they've lost 1 wicket. Manish has bowled well in his 2 overs, has taken an important wicket of Ravinder Soni. And Shailesh is playing really well from the MRV Risers team. Sanjeev Arora has just come in, has opened his account. Kunal coming to bowl his next over. Oh, and what a start to this over, and he's got the edge. And this is what he was looking for in the last over as well. Finally gets a wicket. This is tremendous bowling by Kunal Sheth. And the one that comes back into the batsman with so much bounce is the most dangerous delivery for any batsman, and Kunal Sheth seems to be a master of that delivery. Gets the edge, and a very important wicket. Sanjeev Rohira, he had just come to the crease, just opened his account, and Sanjeev could not stay for long. He's got behind Kunal Sheth, taking his first wicket, and Sanjeev Rohira back into the pavilion. So 2 wickets down, all of a sudden 34 for 2. They were 21 without loss after 2 overs, and the last 7 deliveries have fetched 2 wickets for MRV Dbis, I beg your pardon, and MRV Risers. Slight bit of trouble. They need to build a partnership now if they want to win this match. 183 is the target for them. 182 was the score Dbis made. And no matter how good the batting pitch or the conditions are, you still have to make those 183 runs. So you need to stay at the wickets and not lose the wickets as well. MRV Risers started off so well, but all of a sudden have lost 2 wickets very quickly. And Kunal Sheth is a wonderful bowler. We've seen him for some really good deliveries, and this was a peach. No chance for the batsman to even react to. What was coming at him? The new batsman, Puneet Mehra, on strike in the first delivery. Absolutely brilliant ball. Once again, in the right channel, the perfect line to the new batsman. Probably he could be a bit more attacking. That's what I feel here. Should be aiming the stumps because this is a new batsman. Should not be looking at getting the dot balls here. Should be looking for wickets. And this is really good captaincy by Vatsal, the captain of Dbis. He's taken a slip right away after he saw. Oh, and this time he plays it really well towards the third man. Puneet Mehra opens his account with a good shot towards third man. Slightly wide or outside the off stump with a bit of bounce as well. That helped Puneet to open his account. Shailesh Sankav back on strike, and he is the go-to guy for MRV Risers. He's on 17 of 11. Needs to play a big one today for his team. Bowls really well. Kunal Sheth gives him the due respect. Just defending it with his front foot forward. This is really good batting. So all of a sudden the run rate coming down to 9.55. Just a matter of few deliveries. They've lost 2 wickets, and both of them crucial. That's a good shot by Shailesh, but straight to the fielder at point. Does well. Another dot, and Kunal has been absolutely brilliant in this over. This is the last delivery of his second over. Just 1 run in this over and a wicket as well. So extremely successful over till now. Oh, and what a wonderful delivery again. Brilliant bowling this by Kunal Sheth. That's the end of the 4th over. 35 for 2 after 4 overs. This is some wonderful piece of bowling by the Dbis bowlers. Oh, and this time in the air. Straight to the fielder. Jinesh Sakaria is a new bowler. He started off well. Puneet Mehra trying to play it in the gap, but straight to the cover point fielder. This time playing it to the backward point. No run taken. Good start by Jinesh. Couple of dots to start his first over. The current run rate is 8.4 runs per over. All of a sudden the run rate has dipped from 10.5 to 8.4. The required run rate has risen to 9.5. Short delivery played deliberately in the air by Puneet. There's a fielder there. Will he be able to stop it? Oh, and this time he does well. A couple taken by Puneet Mehra. Good stop by the fielder at sweeper cover. Ran towards the deep point and did a good job there. Saved a couple there for his team. 2 runs on that. Good shot played by Puneet Mehra. Good shot played towards the cover, just a single. That was a full toss. Good delivery, a dot this time. Just 3 runs of the first over till now. He's bowling a good length. Dinesh. The line is also quite good. In and around that off stump. In the air. Takes the edge and this will be a boundary. That's a lucky one, but no matter how they come, they need runs. And Shailesh getting a thick edge which runs towards the third man boundary for a 4, and that's the last. That was the last delivery of the over, so that's the end of the 5th over. The score is 42 for 2 after 5 overs, so the run rate is 8.4. Not a bad run rate at all when you're chasing a score of 183. They just need to increase it to 9 or 10. But currently they need a partnership going for them. You'll have to see how Puneet Mehra and Shailesh Sankav respond to the requirement, especially for the next 5 overs. Will they be able to build up a good partnership? That would be the major thing here that would lead to a good end for MRV Risers in this match. But wickets is the key as far as Dbis is concerned. Oh, and he's got one! Kunal Sheth is on fire today. Absolutely stunning piece of bowling. Bowling the perfect length and no movement of the feet by Puneet. And loses his wicket there, gets clean bowled. Such a wonderful piece of bowling there by Kunal. He gets his 2nd wicket and the 3rd wicket has gone down on the score of 42 itself. We were discussing about having a partnership just before this delivery, and Kunal probably listened to what we were saying and he thought to prove us wrong and did it in great style. Kunal Sheth. He's taken the wicket right on the first delivery of his 3rd over, and this is his 2nd wicket, so very effective with the new ball Kunal. Definitely the strike bowler for MRV Risers. I beg your pardon, Dbis, and has put MRV Risers into a lot of trouble today. 3 wickets down, 42 for 3, 2 of them by Kunal. And the new batsman is at the crease now. Abhijit Bagade is the new batsman, and he'll have to support Shailesh Sankav, who is Just watching the wickets fall at the other end. Not at all a good sight for any player who wants to play throughout the innings and wants to win the match for his team. Somebody will have to support him as well. Kunal coming into bowl, the first delivery to Abhijit. Oh, and just look at the movement in his delivery, especially when he gets it back into the right-hander. He's bringing it back brilliantly with some sharp pace as well, so it is not easy for any batter to negotiate with such well thought of deliveries, and the consistency here matters. He's just not leaving that spot and the corridor of uncertainty. This time a short delivery, and see, was trying to pull that but probably not succeeding in his endeavour. Abhijit, the first two deliveries have been quite iffy for him, and Kunal surprises with his slowish kind of run-up, but when he bowls the bouncer and a quick delivery, any batsman would not expect that. That's a good shot played by Abhijit. A quick run taken as well to open his account. This is really good running by Shailesh Sankav, pushing Abhijit for a single, and he's off the mark now on his third delivery. Abhijit Bagade. Kunal Sheth has been brilliant. This is his third over, 2 wickets under his belt already. He will want to take another one definitely for his team and the captain. Some really good captaincy by Vatsal as well. He's ensured he doesn't remove Kunal from the attack, the kind of bowling he's doing. And this is a well played shot. I'm surprised why they're not taking a slip to Kunal. Even when Shailesh is on strike, he has the ability to bounce the deliveries, and one edge could lead to another wicket there. If it goes right away from the keeper, they would be really disappointed that they should have taken the slip, but that is what we think from here. It is the captain who's marshalling his troops there, and now he's taken a slip for the... Oh, and just have a look at the bounce, and the keeper missing it again. He needs to stay back. We mentioned that earlier as well. This is such a good over by Kunal. This is his third over, which has ended in a really good fashion. Just 2 runs from that over, 44 for 3 after 6, and the run rate again just above 7 runs an over. So they've controlled the run rate quite well. The Dbis and MRV Risers need to up the ante as well as save wickets at the same time. Dinesh with his next over. That's a wonderful start to the over. Just a single towards the third man. Shailesh playing the sheet anchor's role here, and probably someone will have to start scoring some quick runs as well. This is just the 7th over, but the run rate should not dip to an extent when it goes out of the hands of the MRV Risers. Dinesh to Abhijit. Abhijit defending it well. A dot delivery though. Dots are not what they're concerned about. They're concerned about wickets. They should not be losing another one. Oh, and this is a good delivery. And he is coming for the quick single. And what is he doing? And it seems Shailesh Sankav is out. What have they done? Tragedy has struck here. And why was Shailesh running for that single? Even if he wanted a strike, there was no requirement for that run. That was never a run there. That's a very soft dismissal. He's not happy at all with himself. You can see the reaction on the batsman's face. But this is a Really soft dismissal and a disaster for the MRV Risers. Their main batsman Shailesh Sankav has got run out, and Jinesh Sakaria doing the right thing, just running towards the batsman and ensuring that the confusion kept on increasing, and it has led to a very important wicket and the 4th wicket down for MRV Risers. So this match slipping out of their hands. They were 21 without loss, and all of a sudden they've lost 4 wickets, so losing wickets in a heap. Somebody will have to play a gem of an innings now, and this time in the air. This could be caught as well. Oh, and this lands safely between the 2 fielders. Could have been another wicket. Abhijit Bagade, very lucky that he's got a single here. Could have been back into the pavilion. Anand Pitawala, the new batsman. But what was Abhijit doing there? He's already got involved in a really bad run out, and he needs to stay there and hit some really good shots. He's almost out there. Needs to take the ownership. And Anant, the new batsman, facing Jinesh. Oh, and the perfect delivery to the new batsman, pitching it up. And that too on the stumps. Couldn't have been a better ball by any means, especially when a new batsman is there at the crease. Abhijit taking a single and giving the strike to Anant, who plays the first ball nicely. But it seems the damage has been done by Dbis. Oh, and almost got him there. Anand is fending at that delivery and almost getting the edge. That's a wonderful over by Jinesh, a very successful one, just 2 runs and a wicket. And the score after 7 overs is 46 for 4. Kunal Shet coming to bowl his last over. This is some really good captaincy by the captain of Dbis. In the air this time, falling short of the fielder there, just a single. Coming back for the second, could be a chance of a run out. And what are they doing here? This has become a mockery of the running here. Absolutely poor stuff there. Just no understanding between the batsmen, and that has led to another run out, and this time it seems it's Abhijit who has to go back, or is it Anant? We have to see that. It's Anant Pitawala who has lost his wicket. Abhijit hit that shot, and I don't know why they are in so much hurry. This is just the 7th over. It's a 20 over match, and we'll have to see who's gone back to the pavilion. It's Anant Pitawala who's got run out. Abhijit not ready for the second. Anant just running for the second. And this is the second time disaster has struck. Some really bad calling by the batsmen, both of them. This is the fifth wicket down. MRV Risers 47 for 5. Oh, they're in quite a bit of trouble, and the run rate also now dipping down to just over 6.5 runs an over. This is really poor stuff by the middle order of MRV Risers. Kunal bowling really well to the new batsman, straight to the point fielder. No run taken. Still 4 deliveries left in this over, so Kunal can definitely eye another wicket here. He would definitely be eyeing, because this is his 4th over. He will not be able to bowl another one. His quota of 4 overs will be finished after 4 deliveries. And 47 for 5 MRV Risers. What a pity that is, the kind of wickets they've lost. Oh, and almost a edge there. This is some really good bowling, and the way he mixes his length is so unpredictable and very impactful and effective. Kudos to his thinking as a bowler. So very thinking cricketer, Kunal Sheth. Jinesh Shah, the new batsman, has played 2 deliveries and both of them dots. Oh, and that is a good delivery again. Trying to take the quick single, and he opens his account. They will have to be very careful with the running. They've already lost 2 wickets courtesy to run outs. That's a good shot. Should be a boundary. Will be a boundary. Coming onto the back foot and playing it really well. That was a good shot. Abhijit will have to make up to the 2 run outs that he was involved in. So Kunal finishes his brilliant spell of his quota. 2 wickets he took in his 4 overs, and a wonderful piece of bowling, and 52 for 5 is the score. The 50 just got up with the last boundary. And Dinesh Sakaria coming to ball his third over. The score is 8 overs and 52 for 5. MRV Risers in a lot of trouble. That's a good shot played by Dinesh Shah. That's what he has to do, give the strike back to Abhijit. Abhijit is the one who will have to be the aggressor. Keep on scoring some really quick runs. However, the target has become really difficult for the MRV Risers now. Not out of reach still, but then they've lost 5 wickets, so it will be really tough on them to come back to terms with the run rate required. It's already almost 11 runs an over. That's a wonderful delivery by Dinesh Sakaria. He's holding a wonderful spell here. This is his third over. It's created a lot of pressure with those dots, and that is the reason why wickets are also falling. So credit goes to him as well. Short delivery played well by Abhijit, straight to the fielder, though trying to take the single but sent back this time. Some sensible calling this time. That's a wonderful shot. Just a single. Just a single this time. Another good delivery. That's the end of another good over by Dinesh, and the umpires have instructed for the drinks to be brought in the field in the next over. At the end of the 10th over, normally we have the drinks, and that is what the instructions from the umpires were. So third over bowled really well by Dinesh. He's bowled a good spell as well, hasn't been into the wickets.
She is the one.
Samir Shah coming to bowl his first over, the left arm spinner. It's a brilliant bowler. Oh, and this time trying to cut that. This is the first delivery, he should be a bit careful. And that's a good delivery. He was trying to pull that. It's a good shot. Cut really well, straight to the fielder. So 3 dot deliveries to start the over. Samir Shah has been really nice with his first over. Played really cheekily and a quick single taken. That's a good one. This is some really good bowling, and that's the end of his first over. Samir Shah, and drinks being called for the 10 overs, 56 for 5. The run rate is just 5.6 runs per over. They have lost the plot in the last 4 overs or so. He lost a lot of wickets and will be back after a quick break. Stay tuned, viewers. 10 overs, 56 for 5. MRV Risers chasing 183 to win. And Shalin Shah, the new bowler, bowling from the other end. A single taken on the first delivery. So good to see another Shalin on the field. Apart from a commentator Shalin Gupta, we've got a Shalin Shah as well. So really nice to have a player with a similar name. Oh, and this time Shalin bowling really well. It's outside the off stump. Abhijit trying to cut that, but it had quite a bit of bounce in it. That's wide. And that's a foolish delivery, played really well towards the deep hit wicket for a boundary. What a shot that is. No chance for the deep hit wicket or the long on fielder, playing right in between those two fielders and bisecting the gap really well. Abhijit getting another boundary. He's taking his time. He needs to accelerate. 62 for 5 after 10.3. 12 of 18 deliveries. Oh, and that's a poor delivery. Way outside the off stump. Don't know why he's trying to take that single. In the air, but played well towards the long on. That's a good stop by the fielder, just a single. Oh, and that's a brilliant shot, cut really well. Should be a boundary. Is a boundary, and Jinesh freeing his arm this time. Playing such a wonderful shot. That was a short delivery wide outside the off stump, and Jinesh making the most of that. Shalin needs to improve his line for sure. He's been bowling way outside the off stump, probably trying to fox the batsman with his line, but in an attempt to do that, he's bowled quite some wide deliveries, has gone for a lot of runs. 12 runs already in this over, just one delivery remaining. This is the line he should be bowling. That's a wonderful shot by Jinesh. Could that be a catch? No, just a single. Falling it. The ball falling short of the long off fielder. That's the end of the 11th over. 69 for 5 after 11. 9 overs and 114 to win now. The current run rate is just 6.27 per over. It was a good over for MRV Risers. 13 of that over. They need to have many such overs if they want to win this match. That's a short delivery, pulled it towards the deep square leg, coming back for the second, but probably they'll be content with one only.
Excuse me.
Oh, and that's a good delivery by Samir. Left arm spinner bowling really well. This time towards deep square, deep mid wicket. Could be coming back for the second, running the second one really quickly, and could be a chance of a run out. Oh, almost there. This is good running by Abhijit. And Jinesh Shah also giving him a very good support. Took the first and quickly, but this could have been really close. However, completes the run well within. The danger mark. Oh, and this time probably the impact outside the off stump. Should come back for the second as well, but this time content with the first. Only started the first one really late. Abhijit was trying to sweep that. This is a good delivery, and Samir bowling well, but Jinesh also playing really sensibly, just rotating the strike when it is required. 5 of this over till now, 1 delivery left, so they will have to score a runner ball at least, and then probably look for the poor delivery or the bad delivery for hitting a boundary every over. They need 109 runs to win this match now. They have 47 deliveries left. 49, I beg your pardon. So the match still not out of the hands of MRV Risers if they play well. That's a good shot towards the sweeper, just a single. That's the end of the 12th over. 75 for 5 after 12 overs. That's a wide to start the over. And a single taken, so 2 runs on the first delivery. So that's the way they should be approaching the running between the wickets. They have to be aggressive. Whenever they get a chance to take that single, they have to definitely steal that. This was an easy chance to take the single, and they do take it. Played really well by Jinesh, but straight to the field. And this time could be a chance of a run out again. Abhijit was running for that single, but Jinesh at the right time sends him back. Could have been disaster again, but no harm this time. Shaleen coming in with the next delivery. This could be a no ball. That was way high above the waist height. Probably the umpire not agreeing to. What we were thinking, and the next delivery by Shaleen, he will have to improve the line again. This time he's bowled quite well as compared to the last over, and this is a good one. Keeper misses that. Single taken of the bye. And this time in the air, falling short of the fielder, running for only one there. This is really surprising. Should have gone for the second as well. Probably wants to take strike. Abhijit wants to hit the big ones now. This is the 13th over. Another wide by Shalin, and this time the keeper misses it again. So not at all good line by Shalin Shah. Coming into bowler's next delivery, Shalin. Oh, and this time really well played, but straight to the fielder. This is good bowling. Is enticing him for the big drive, but Jinesh missing that completely. Full toss this time, should be in the gap, and that's a wonderful shot. Could be a boundary, but he's done well there, the fielder. Ran all the way from the long off region to the deep extra cover for saving a couple of runs for his team. This is some really good fielding by the field, and that's the end of another good over. 13 overs have been bowled, 84 for 5, and last 7 overs left in this match, and they need 99 runs to win this match now. That's a short delivery and pulled really well towards the deep square leg for a boundary. What a start to the over by Abhijit. Ravi Chavan pulling a short one this time. And the treatment given by the batsman. This is some really good batting. And they need such boundaries on regular interval now. The run rate required is 13.5 runs per over. They're just at 6.68 currently. More than 90 runs still required. Just 7 overs left. And that's a good shot towards the covers. Will be just a single though. Oh, and this time almost the edge. Takes his wicket away, but this should run to the boundary it seems. And that's a boundary. The inside is almost taking his wicket. But Jinesh is lucky here. He's got a boundary. He was trying to heave that towards a deep end wicket for a big one. This is good bowling as well by Ravi Chavan. This time he was a bit unlucky that it took the edge and went away to the boundary. Another inside edge, and this time a quick single being taken. Oh, and he could have been out there. That was really close, and what was he thinking there? He should have been dragging his bat into the crease, but instead he was watching the ball. He was lucky it didn't hit the stumps. Would have been back into the pavilion. Oh, another wonderful delivery, and this time he's cleaned him up. He's got him in Abhijit in an effort to up the ante. Loses his wicket, and the 6th wicket for MRV Risers is down after a good partnership between Abhijit and Jinesh. But that was not enough. And Ravi Chauhan getting his first wicket in this match. He's bowled well in this over. And the score is 94 for 6, I beg your pardon. One delivery left in the 14th over, and 21 is what Abhijit could contribute of 27 deliveries. So Dbis sitting comfortably in this match now. Oh, and that's a good start to the new batsman. Ravi Chauhan is on fire, and that's the end of the 14th over. 94 for 6 after 14 overs. He almost got another wicket on that delivery. Very good over and a successful one by Ravi. However, he gave away 10 runs, but a very important wicket he took. Oh, and that's an inside edge. It seems it's running towards the boundary. Will be a boundary. And Jinesh, a bit of luck going his way as well. Nigam Haria is the new bowler. He's bowled well. The left arm spinner. However, got an inside edge there. Jinesh. Oh, and that's a good shot. And Nigam is running behind the ball. They'll come back for the second as well. Could be a chance of a run out there. Oh, but the throw is good. Slightly wide of the keeper. And that's the 100 up. That's a good shot. Full toss, but straight to the fielder there. Just a single. Darshan Shah is new batsman. He started off well, 3 of 3 deliveries. And Jinesh is now the leading run getter after the opening batsman. Oh, and this time again an inside edge. He's been really lucky. And he's missed a full toss there. He must be disappointed with him. This should have been dispatched outside the ground. He misses that, and Nigam Haria is a lucky guy. Was given 8 runs. Could have been 14 if that ball would have been hit properly by Jinesh. But he's playing so well, Jinesh Shah. He's trying really hard. Should get to his 50. The way he's playing, he still has 5 overs to achieve a personal milestone. Ravi Chauhan with his next over. On strike is Darshan Shah. Ravi to Darshan. Oh, and this time in the air. Seems it will fall short of the fielder. It does. Just a single. It's a wonderful shot this time. What a shot that is by Jinesh. He's on fire. Absolutely brilliantly. He's picked that gap. That has gone just wide of a sweeper cover fielder for a 4 again. Jinesh Shah is on fire. Slightly short delivery by Ravi Chauhan and cashed in really well there, Jinesh. And this time it's a wide by Ravi. An extra given by the offie. Jinesh playing really sensibly there. That's a good sweep shot. Get at least a single there. Oh, and appealing for an LBW. Definitely not an LB there. Missing the leg stump for sure. Darshan looking to hit that sweep shot, not succeeding. Ravi Chauhan, a terrific player, genuine all-rounder for the team. Oh, and this time Darshan picks it up nicely, but hits it towards the deep mid wicket for a single. The fielder is already placed there, so just a single. But that was a good shot. That's the end of, beg your pardon, there is one delivery remaining in this over. This was the 16th over. And the required run rate seems to be out of their reach now. Almost 18 runs an over they require to win this match. Just 4 overs left after this. That's a wide delivery. Will be only a wide, no single taken. So just 1 run. Ravi with his next delivery. Dinesh on strike. Oh, and this time in the air should be an easy catch. Oh, and it drops short. He's very lucky, this guy. Dinesh today has got some inside edges. The aerial hits are landing in no man's land, so probably today is his day. 112 for 6 after 16 overs, a run rate of 7 runs per over. What they require is 71 of 4 overs. Can there be a miraculous innings by any of these batsmen? Nothing is unachievable in cricket these days, especially in the T20 format. We've seen that so many times, even the World T20 happening in Australia currently. Afghanistan almost defeated Australia today. They just lost the match by 4 runs. At a point of time they were like outplayed in the match, but the way Rashid Khan batted, Dinesh could be the Rashid Khan for the MRV Risers. Who knows? It might be his day today. He's playing so well already, 32 of 29 deliveries. Needs 71 to score. The start of Nigam Haria starts off with a boundary of Dbis. Oh, and this time trying to play the big shot. Missing it completely. Nigam Haria bowling really well, the left arm spinner. This is the second over. Oh, and this time bowling a really good line, Nigam, just outside the off stump and enticing the batsman with his length as well. He knows that Dinesh is going to go after every delivery. We try to hit a big shot. This time a short delivery. Dinesh cuts it really well. Should be at least a couple. Oh, and they've taken only a single. This is some really good fielding there. This is good bowling by Nigam. The 4 deliveries have costed them only a single, apart from the Dbis that was scored on the first delivery. So 4 extra runs and 1 run from the bat in 4 deliveries. Oh, and this time could be a big one. A full toss dispatched, and that's a boundary. 1 bounce into the fence. The umpire signaling that as a boundary, and that was a boundary. That was 1 bounce into the fence. This was a poor delivery by Nigam, dispatched brilliantly towards a deep hit wicket by Darshan. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. But a good piece of fielding, just a single given, and that's the end of Nigam's second over. 10 runs of that over, 6 from the bat, and the score is 122 for 6 after 17 overs. Last 3 overs remaining in this match. The match has definitely gone out of the hands of MRV Risers. Just formalities left in this match, the last 18 deliveries, and we'll have to see some really good left arm bowling by the opening bowler Manish Rawal, coming into bowl his 3rd over. He started off really well and took an important wicket. .61 to win of the last 18 deliveries. A very daunting task. practically not possible, however theoretically still possible. Both of these players will have to play out of their skin. And Manish Rawal has been really good with the new ball. We'll have to see how he bowls with the old ball in the death overs. Well, that's a good start. Darshan taking a single. Singles won't help them at all. Need big shots. Probably they also have realized that the match cannot be won from this stage. They would need to improve the run rate for their team here. Oh, and that's a poor delivery by Manish. Losing control on that delivery. Wide down the leg side. That's a good shot by Jinesh, playing on the up and coming back for the single quickly. Oh, and this time it could be chance of a run out, but he probably missed that on the first attempt, the fielder, and that's what allowed Darshan to reach into the crease well before any danger. It was a good shot by Jinesh. He's on 34. He would be looking for his 50 as well. Still 16 deliveries left in this match, and if Jinesh plays 6 to 8 deliveries, he could well reach his 50. He's on 34, needs just 16 runs, and he's hit some really good shots. Another full toss this time. Darshan hitting it big. Will that be out? Oh, and he's dropped it. That was a simple catch and should have been taken by the fielder there in the deep mid wicket and the long on. He was placed there and he was underneath the ball, but somehow he missed that. Probably the dew made the ball slip out of his hands. And this time Jinesh hitting it in the air deliberately, but that's a good shot it seems. It lands safely between the two fielders, long on and long off, both coming to pick the ball, but a single taken easily. Last 14 deliveries in this match, and Jinesh must go for his 50. He's played so well, worked really hard for his runs. Another full toss. Darshan trying to hit the big one. Doesn't succeed again. This is the third time he's got that full toss in his innings, and he's converted one of them into a boundary, but the last two have been just singles. So last delivery of this over. Another single taken by Jinesh and run completed nicely by Darshan as well. So that's the end of the 18th over. The score is 129 for 6. Last 2 overs left in this match and the innings as well. Jinesh coming to bowl his last over. This is 19 over. He starts off really well. And Jinesh bowling to Jinesh. So Jinesh Sakaria bowling to Jinesh Shah. Let's see which Jinesh gets the better of which one. Starts off well. Oh, and that's a good delivery, played well towards the mid wicket for a single. Oh, and he misses that, trying to come back for the second, but Darshan not ready for the second. Sends him back, and that was a good call by Darshan. Could have been a run out if they would have attempted to take the second. They've already had two disasters in this innings, two absolutely ridiculous run outs. Just not required those runs on those deliveries at those moments. That was the reason for their downfall as well as a team in this match. That's a good shot played towards the long on. Just a single though. So Dbis cruising to a big victory here. Just 9 deliveries left in this match. The score is 131. They still need 52 to win in this match. And oh, and this time he's got him. He has cleaned him up. And Jinesh Sakaria finally getting rid of the other Jinesh. Jinesh Shah, after playing a wonderful innings, has to go back to the pavilion. He played really well for his well made 38. Really well played by Jinesh. Worked really hard and tried his best to cross the line, but unfortunately he's lost his wicket. So the 8th wicket falling in the 19th over. Last 2 wickets left and not much left in this match now. They will have to try and reach the maximum possible score without losing the final 2 wickets, and that's a good delivery by Jinesh Sakaria. He's such a wonderful bowler, this tall lad. Just 1 delivery left in his final over. He's finally got a wicket. Well deserved though. Stuck to the basics of pace bowling and finally got a very important wicket in Jinesh Shah. They need 51 to win off 7 deliveries. Just not possible. Darshan trying to hit the big shot, not succeeding, and that's the end of another over. So Jinesh Sakaria finishing off his spell really nicely, and 1 last over left in this innings and the match. So that's the last over which has started in this match. Samir Shah bowling his 3rd over in the last of this innings. A single taken by Kunal Bhuva, who's a new man in. Darshan Shah has played well for his 14 of 13 deliveries. Samir Shah. Oh, and this is a good ball by Samir. dot delivery. Just 4 deliveries left in this over. Oh, and this time he's trying to hit the sweep shot, not succeeding. 3 balls on in this over completed. Just 3 deliveries left. 2 dots. The previous 2 deliveries that Samir Shah bowled. Darshan Shah would be looking to hit a few in the last 3 deliveries. Oh, and this is a very good shot. It's a wonderful shot played in gap as well. Would be looking to take a couple. And that's a good chase by the fielder. Ravi Chavan, that is, chased so well. Ensured that it was a couple only, not a boundary. Last 2 deliveries left in this over and the match as well. So 135 for 8 is the score. A lot of runs required, and the match has definitely been won by Dbis here, the Don Bosco International School team. And just 1 delivery left to finish off the proceedings in this match. Samir Shah bowling a very good spell, although he didn't get a wicket, but ensured that he did not give a lot of runs and did the containing job really well for his team and the captain. That's a good shot to end the innings. No run taken, straight to the fielder, and that's the end of this match. So chasing a target of 183, MRV Risers could manage 135 for the loss of 8 wickets. They've lost this match by 47 runs. And that's the end of a very comprehensive victory by Dbis over MRV Risers. A good match we had at the Fatima Cricket Ground. And we thank all the viewers and the spectators who are watching this game on the YouTube link as well as in the ground live for being such a wonderful audience. I, Shalin Gupta, would like to thank all who watched this match today, and we'll be back with another match tomorrow. We've got a super weekend here in this Jfsc Dads Premier League. We've got many matches tomorrow as well as day after tomorrow. Thank all the viewers, and good night to all our viewers. Thank you and have a good time. Take care of yourselves. Thanks. Bye-bye. Cheers.